Hello everyone, and welcome back to another lore-filled episode brought to you by the Halo Collective. My name is Ricky and thanks again for joining us. In today's episode we will cover an upcoming anthology novel, pre-order bonuses for the tabletop game Halo Ground Command, and then finally some library editions for a few comic books. In the year 2009, Halo Evolutions had been published and released to the Halo community, and it was just absolutely devoured by Halo fans. There were many stories within Halo Evolutions that became favorites of fans, some of which were Headhunters, The Return, Human Weakness, and finally The Impossible Life and Possible Death of Preston J. Cole. As the years went on, it became a classic anthology novel in the Halo community, and now we will be receiving Halo Fractures, another anthology novel that is sure to have even more stories that will become favorites within the Halo community. Of course, Halo Evolutions had been written in a manner to answer some questions that the Halo community had been buzzing around with at the time. Now a more diverse amount of questions has arisen as time went by. A few of the topics they will be going over is warrior servants whom are looking for a greater purpose, Spartans who've had their worlds turned inside out, and what is beyond rebirth. And then possibly what has me interested the most out of anything else, ferrets. No joke, quoted from the source of all this info is the following phrase: care to peek in on some ferrets. I don't know what ferrets have to do within the Halo canon, but I can only assume that these ferrets end up causing and or stopping a planetary invasion just by being ferrets. Moving the topic away from ferrets, we now have some info on the Halo ground battles. Of course, with Halo ground battles coming soon by the creators of Halo Fleet Battles, there will be various models that are going to be used in the tabletop game. Two of these, however, you are able to receive if you pre-order the game. Two of these items are a UNSC Pelican and a Covenant Phantom, both of which will be a foot long in size. The image on screen right now is an early render and not the final product. Now for the final topic of this episode, Halo Library Edition Volume 1. This will be a hardcover collection of the full series of Halo Initiation and the first year of Halo Escalation issues 1 through 12. Inside the collection will be a behind the scenes look and commentary, so that if anyone is curious about the process behind these comics, this will please you for sure. If you're looking to get one for yourself, be sure to check our description for the link to the website. That's all we have for this episode, everyone. Thanks again for joining us, and be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on news and entertainment for anything and everything Halo.